So my wife in Greece, I'm married in Greece. She tells me, she's like, "You're confusing everyone. You keep calling me your ex-wife, your wife, your wife in Greece. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about." And I go, "I don't know what's happening either. I remember I married you, and then we got separated and divorced." And she's like, "Don't you remember getting married in Greece?" And I was like, "Yeah, I remember getting married in Greece. I also remember getting divorced in the United States of America." And she's like, "Do you know how time works? Do you have any fucking clue what you're talking about?" I was like, "I don't know." And she said, "We got divorced for money reasons. Basically, we got divorced because of taxes and health insurance. And I wasn't really happy with you, but it was mostly that it was better to be divorced than separated." And I said, "Well, what the fuck? You want me to come live with you?" And she's like, "No, I don't." And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't think so. You're dating Dylan." And she says, "No, I broke up with Dylan." I said, "Why did you break up with Dylan?" And she says, "He stole my money." And I get real quiet. Okay? And she's like, "And I know you were involved in it." And I said, "I wasn't involved in it. I don't recall that." Okay? And she said, "No, Dylan told me everything. He told me about his plan to take my money and make a shit ton of money card counting." And I said, "I remember him saying he was going to go gamble, and I told him he should learn how to card count." And she said, "You also told him where all of my money is." And I said, "No, he was asking me for money. I said, I don't have any money. I don't have the sock box." And she goes, "That is why he went up in the attic looking for the sock box that's got all my money in it." And I said, "Why do you keep money in a sock box? Why? Why don't you take it to the bank? Why don't you put it under your mattress or do some other thing than keeping money in a box full of winter socks?" I mean, this is the first place I'd look for money if I was going into your house, because you know about it. And I said, "I know about your shoe money. I know about your socks money, and it's the paranoia and your inability to trust people. That's why people keep breaking up with you and divorcing you." And she goes, "I divorced you, Kevin." And I said, "Well, I don't know. I don't really have the facts for this. My life got very chaotic after we got divorced." And she goes, "We're not really divorced." And I said, "How do you figure?" And she says, "Well, God doesn't think we're divorced, and Germany doesn't think we're divorced." And I go, "Well, the Germans, I don't even admit them as a lawful power. I'm barely okay with them having a country, let alone dominating Europe. And God, he's probably pissed at us for getting divorced, and you confused him." So that's my situation. I'm married in Greece. I'm not married in the United States. My wife doesn't want to live with me, I guess because we're in the United States. Maybe if we lived in Greece, she'd want to live with me. But here, no. Furthermore, I did not tell Dylan to steal her money from the sock box. I said to him, "Go. If you use that money, put it back. That's my money. All of her money is my money. I made all of that money.